Hello, brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I didn't do much today, which is nice. Just went to the grocery store, made some food. That's about it. And just kind of hanging with myself. Sometimes you need to do that. I know I do. I sometimes get invited to so many different things in my life that sometimes when you lay low, you need to lay low. You need to have time to yourself, right? That's how you keep yourself happy. That's how you self-love on yourself. So I hope you're doing the same. So yesterday we did the Advent calendar. Now this one, I said it was a clear quartz, but it's not. It's a rose quartz. That's my very first one. That was the rose quartz. It's very similar to the one I'm already wearing. The rose quartz actually brings love, right? So I'm all about sharing the love. So I thought rose quartz is fitting. So now I have to figure out where I'm going to put that one. But at first, I want to energize them. So that's what I'll do. So let's do our second day. Let's see what our second day brings us. These are exciting. My sister texted me. Did you open it? Because she's the one that gave it to me. Oh, hang on. This one is... It looks like it's Amazonite. I think I'm saying that right. But there's the second one. And this says, helps to align and balance the throat chakra. Ooh. It encourages honest and heartfelt communication, allowing one to express their true thoughts and feelings. That looks lovely, sure. I'm hoping that's the one. The lighting here, I have it lit up so that you guys can see me on the video, but it's not very good for reading and even looking at these, so I'll have to look at them under a different light to see what they are. I do love crystals, don't get me wrong. I'm just not versed in them like some people are. So anyway, that's a nice one. Our second day. All right, let's get to our numerology, see what that has to say for us today. Yeah. Oh. And it's still cold. We're supposed to have a break next week. Supposed to warm up a little bit. We'll see. Relationship change. Ooh. Is something changing in your relationship? And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a significant other. That could be with family, that could be with friends, any kind of relationship, you know. So don't think of it as the significant other or lover or whoever you're married to, whatever. So keep an open mind when I'm reading it. This card indicates a time when a relationship in your life is going through a period of change. This adjustment is inevitable and necessarily for the natural progression of the relationship, and the wisdom and the experience gained will be of great benefit to all involved. Sometimes these lights make it hard for me to read too, right? So that's why I stammer sometimes over the... Maybe I have to figure out better lighting for at least so I can read. Whether a child is leaving home, a partnership, friendship has ended, or a loved one, friend, work colleague, or neighbor is going through a change, know that you and your other person are divinely guided and protected and have the strength to carry on. Oh, I like that. So just make sure, keep that in your heart when you're going through some particular changes with whoever you're going through change with, right? This card also indicates a positive relationship change, such as a declaration of commitment, for example, a wedding or engagement. It can also indicate the resolution of ongoing problems or dispute. Oh, I hope that goes on for you. If you're having any kind of problems or dispute with somebody, I hope that gets resolved, because communication is key to get things resolved. So sending that to you, love and light. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you towards a change in relationship dynamics. Nice. During this period of transition, it's important to remember that as you grow and evolve, your relationship grows and evolves too. Remember that. So be flexible and adaptable and know that all is well. Affirmation. My relationships grow and evolve for a greater good of all. Lovely card. Let's sending those vibes out for making anything go right in the relationship. And it all goes best for what needs to be for you. So we're doing the Wisdom of the Oracles. Let's see what they have to say today. Oh, let's see what you got for the collective universe. Observer. Sometimes it's best to be the observer. Maybe stop talking so much. Sometimes we get carried away with all the talking and we're not listening and observing to other people. Sometimes we need to slow down and take a moment for somebody else to do what they need to do, right? 49. Let's see what they said. That's 47. Essential meanings. Perspective. Neutral observation from a distance, right? So even stuff that's going on in your life, sometimes you just need to step back, observe all the stuff around you and within in order for you to move forward. So just take a moment. The Oracle's message. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so they come to believe that these are the only realities. And how true is that? And I mean, I don't know if you've noticed over the last 4 years in particular, we all have a different belief through our own personal reality and how we grew up. And that's okay. We're allowed our own beliefs, right? There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is the perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring instead of only considering yourself. Consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is a miracle you seek and will indeed find. Absolutely. That's nice to consider, right? With when you're dealing with other people, and sometimes we have to step back. And let's see how it coincides with the relationship change. So sometimes you have to sit back and we have to try and understand from their point of view, right? So observe and listen, and then see if there's things that you can do to make that relationship change. It'll be magical. Relationship message. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up. And often you hear one thing when a person says another. And sometimes we have those filters covered over our eyes that whatever they say, you're not even hearing or not even seeing. And even though the person is making that change or trying to do something better, you still look at them the same way. And looking at them the same way, you're going to treat them the same way. So sometimes you need to step back and just observe. It can be like an echo of unresolved past experiences dubbed over your conversations. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how it his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in landscape. You will find things will improve sooner than you know. Absolutely. When we take time to change within ourselves and take the time to change the way we think about somebody else and put those vibes out, that energy out, things do change within the relationship. It's happened to me. Prosperity message. It is an advantage time for you to get some distance from what you're doing and see your work and your projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and aspirations while letting the form and timing be dictated by spirit. You may be too personally attached to an outcome and unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you plan. Trust spirit. That is exactly true. Sometimes we think something needs to be a certain way, and when it is not a certain way that you believe it should be, you get all upset and mad and oh, this and that and whatever negative that comes your way, that's what you're grabbing onto. But instead, the universe doesn't bring you things that you are not meant to have. And universe brings you things that you didn't even think it would come in that way, but it comes in another way, and there's a blessing in there somewhere. And you're just ignoring it because it didn't come the way you thought it was. The perfect version of your ambience is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious and watch the miracle unfold. Amen to that. Take time to just observe. I do that quite a bit, actually. Especially when I'm meeting somebody new. I mean, I could talk to whoever. Doesn't matter. And I'm meeting somebody new. I actually observe everything. With the way they're talking, their actions, their energy, all of it. In order for me to get the whole picture of who that person is. And, you know, and just observe and keep observing until that person, sometimes good or bad, shows you the true self. Because time do tell you that, right? So look forward to those relationship change, good or bad, because sometimes the universe removes people out of your life for a reason. And sometimes they bring it in for a reason. But it's always good because it moves it out of the way to either bring something in or let something go. Anyways, I'm going to leave that with you, and I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos, even though sometimes I stammer over the words with the lighting. Maybe I'll figure out something with the lighting. I don't know. Anyways, I wholeheartedly appreciate you, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and of course comment. I love reading all the comments. And bye for now. We'll talk to you soon. Sending love and light.